What up guys, Andy back with level 1 and another review for you guys today. Today we are reviewing the Skullcandy Crushers. Okay, Skullcandy has been making headphones for a long time. I remember having a little $10 like earbuds back when I was like in middle school and stuff, high school. They're jumping into the noise canceling game. Alright, competing with the active noise canceling headphones out there. The box is really nice and actually a little heavy. These headphones were actually really fun to use. So I'm gonna start off by saying that. Probably the most fun pair of headphones I had to use. These are the headphones. They come in a few colors. We got this nice burgundy-ish red. It's really sleek looking, super nice, sort of a matte finish on it. Also compact, they're not too big, but the ear cups are just wide enough to be over ear without being small and like pressing up against your ear like some noise canceling headphones I had. So these were really comfortable. The pads are really soft pads, swivel, everything you expect from a good pair of quality headphones. Even the headband has a nice soft padding on it. And again, they're just really nice to look at. They have a bunch of stylish designs like this, bunch of different colors, matte black, everything you can see on the website. Soft pad, super comfortable. And then these are their first pair of headphones where they have personalized sound through their app. Like a couple other headphones out there, some that we have reviewed where they have an application where you go on and then you just test if you can hear the beeping in one ear and the other ear. You can just mess with the equalizers and stuff like that and just tune the sound to your liking. And this is their pair of headphones that does that for the first time. So they do have an app. It's straightforward and pretty easy to use. Nothing too complicated about the app. Now, when you look at the headphones on the other hand, and you look at the buttons on both ears, you can notice that it has a big slider on one side. That is for their new like bass technology where they have on this thing where it sort of simulates a subwoofer kind of. So when you listen to music or watching a movie, if you slide this little slider up, it actually creates a bass like a subwoofer would, where you can sort of feel it thumping on your head. And at first it kind of tickles a little bit and you're like, yo, this is weird. Like, it's a little weird. But I appreciated it more when watching films or playing mobile games. As far as the buttons go, again, straightforward like other ones. You have your connection right here, on and off. You just push that little flat button. There's lights on here that indicate connection and battery life. And then you have your little slider for the bass. And then on the other ear cup, there's a 3.5mm wire just in case it dies. USB-C, which is amazing. Everyone needs USB-C. And then you have 3 buttons right there, and that is your play, pause, your skip, and all that. The other thing this has is a touchpad on the left side. This is actually a touchpad, but it's not really a swipe touchpad. What you do is kind of like the Sony M3s where you hold your hand over the ear cup and it cuts off the noise canceling so you can hear people talking to you and stuff. This does the same thing, except the Sony's was you hold it up, you can hear, and then when you put your hand down, it goes back. This one is actually you hold it for a few seconds, it turns off. You have to hold it for a few seconds and it turns back on. It's a little bit different. I did have an issue where I was turning it on and off by accident a few times because I was like fiddling around with like the slider and stuff, and you know, you just put your hand there, and I accidentally turned it off and on a few times, and not enough for it to be really annoying, but it does happen. Another thing I liked about these headphones, Bluetooth 5.0, so you can connect to multiple devices simultaneously. I had it connected to my laptop and my phone. That's also great. I think another thing that some headphones don't have because they're trying to budget, you know, you have budget noise canceling headphones. The noise canceling on this was good. Not as good as the Sony's, I would say. They're still the king of the game. They still have the best noise canceling out there. But these were really good actually. Better than some of the other headphones I've tried. You can still hear like that slight hissing when you turn them on and nothing's playing. And then when you start playing at low volumes, you could still kind of hear it. Once you raise the volume a little bit, you don't hear it anymore. Another thing that was amazing about these headphones is the battery life. They have 24 hours of battery life and then 3 hours quick charging. So in in 10 minutes, half a minute. Yo, in half a minute, if you could get 3 hours of charging in half a minute, that would be amazing. But in 10 minutes, you can get 3 hours of battery life. Pretty amazing. And I never had an issue where these things died on me, and I took them everywhere. I would just throw them in my backpack, take them with me, come home, use them. I would charge them at night when they were getting low, but they've never died on me because they last a long time. And another cool feature is that they connect with tile. Actually, they have like a cool thing where if you have a tile like I do, actually, because I'm always losing my keys, you can connect these headphones and link them to your tile app, so you can always find the headphones. You can locate them if you lose them or anything. That's a pretty cool feature. In addition to that, these headphones can be a little bass heavy. So if you listen to a lot of pop and you listen to like a lot of hip hop or whatever, you're actually gonna like these headphones a lot. I really compared them to like listening to other headphones out there that are mainly for pop music, like popular headphones, right? Even the Sonys, you can mess with the equalizer a little bit, but even those packed a punch, and they were like kind of really for popular music, right? You're not really listening to high fidelity music. You're kind of really just taking them as your commuter headphones because they just sound great and the noise canceling is amazing. And I think that's what these are competing with as well. They're great sound, they're a popular sound profile, and even when you personalize the sound to you, they still tend to be bass heavy. And that's why they have this awesome slider here that's really fun to use, and I had a lot of fun messing around with it. I would recommend right away, because they're a little bass heavy and stuff like that, because they're bass heavy and they're for like the bass heads and stuff, I would recommend that you do not just go, yo, slider all the way up. No, that's actually kind of uncomfortable, like when it's thumbing around there. And these are light, and if you notice, there's like a lightness to it, and there's space in there. And the reason there's space in there is because of the bass and the subwoofer. It needs a little bit of space to vibrate. Don't push the slider all the way up. When I was listening to music, I had it almost all the way down, maybe just a little bit pushed up. But I think where these headphones surprised me the most, honestly, was mobile gaming. I played Mobile Legends and I played Call of Duty and a little bit of PUBG on mobile using these headphones, and I pushed the slider up to like about 25 to 30% of the way up, and it makes the gaming so much fun because when you get the explosions and all that, you have that like sub effect, you know what I'm saying, that bass effect that vibrates, and it kind of makes it really cool, as well as listening to music, as well as watching movies, right? So the bass slider was good for music, I guess, and I think that that's what Skullcandy intended, right? To have that bass and that like thumbing effect on the ears for, you know, cranking up the bass on the music and really letting it go, listening to like EDM and stuff like that, listening to all those bass drops. But what they actually created was a pair of commuter headphones that had active noise canceling that made it really fun to watch movies and game on, because that effect actually works better when you're watching a film. When you hear the explosions and you're watching like John Wick or something like that on these headphones, that sub effect, like that subwoofer kind of effect, actually brings in an element to watching them on headphones and like on your phone or a tablet or whatever that you only get watching from a theater or watching at home if you have a surround sound system. It actually gives you something that other headphones don't provide, and that's why these were really unique, but also really fun to test out and use. Have fun messing with the bass slider. Sound wise, the mids and the highs were really clear, not as great as I would have liked. The highs were not as great and clear as I would have liked for a pair of headphones at this price point, but again, this is a very kind of unique pair of headphones, and they did sound good. They were actually great. I kind of did not go in with that expectation anyway from the beginning, because I feel like when you think of noise canceling like headphones that are out there, if they're not Bose or Sony, you just automatically have this mindset of like they're not gonna be as good. But they surprised me, and the reason I liked using them a lot was because of the uniqueness of these headphones, and I think a lot of people out there will appreciate them. They come with a little carrying bag and stuff, and they're a really nice design. The sound overall is pretty balanced and great for the average consumer, and they're really fun to use for people out there. If you like watching movies on your phone or on the go, if you like playing mobile games while you're on the go or whatever, I think that you will probably enjoy these headphones the most. I don't know if Skullcandy intended that, like, yo, we have a great pair of noise canceling headphones that you want on the plane, because some people listen to music on the plane, but most of us watch movies and TV shows and stuff like that, and these were actually way more fun to do that with because of what they provide, something that other headphones can't do. And so I think a lot of people out there should try them out and appreciate them. The cons, again, listening to music, and I usually do hi-fi streaming, DAC and all that stuff, use wired headphones, and I feel they don't provide that quality that you would get from, like, obviously like a full cow and all that stuff. But realistically, Bose and Sony, like, their active noise canceling headphones also don't provide that level of high quality sound, because they're a consumer pair of headphones. I think they're right where they need to be. I think Skullcandy did a great job. I would like to see more headphones upgrade on the active noise canceling, right? And just like be just as quiet as like Sony or Bose does. There's a lot of competitors out there. We see Windows, like Microsoft has theirs, and like Google Buds and all this stuff. Like, so many headphone companies are getting into the noise canceling game. That also makes me optimistic for how high the cheaper ones are going to get. Like, they're going to scale up, and then, you know, the more expensive companies, the big companies that have been doing this for a long time, maybe they'll get better as well, because they have to compete with headphones like these that come out and have good noise canceling and good sound that appeal to customers, but also bring a unique factor that they don't have. I would suggest everyone go out and try them. They're really fun. I think you might be surprised by how fun it is to play with these. Yeah, so check them out, Skullcandy Crushers. They were really awesome and really fun to play around with, and I think you guys will enjoy the uniqueness of them the same way that I enjoyed it. So make sure you like and subscribe, check out all the other videos, leave comments in the sections. What do you think about the whole subwoofer thing that they're trying to add in there, and the bass? So like and subscribe, comment any questions you have, and make sure you stay tuned and check us out. We have a lot of other videos coming and a lot of giveaways, so make sure you enter all those giveaways. Who doesn't want free stuff? We all want free stuff, all right? So just enter the giveaway, and we'll see you soon. Tune into our streams also. We do 2 giveaway streams every week. Make sure you tune in. Thank you guys for watching Level 1, and we'll see you on the next video.